Could a sausage help launch a revolution? Yes. On the first Sunday of Lent, March 9, 1522, a printer named Christoph Froschauer cut up smoked sausage in Zurich and passed it around his shop. Eating meat during Lent was banned by the Catholic Church. That one plate of sausage helped crack open the Swiss Reformation. And it was not the only time dinner started a war. A rumor about rifle grease set off a rebellion across an entire country. A single cup of coffee once stood trial in front of a pope. For hundreds of years, what landed on your plate could be a religious battle line. This is the hidden history of foods that started fights. Started in Zurich in the year 1522. A printer named Christoph Froschauer was racing to finish a new edition of the Letters of St. Paul. His workers were worn out and hungry. So on the first Sunday of Lent, he served them a meal of sliced smoked sausage. Tiny thing, except the Catholic Church banned all meat for the 40 days of Lent. A local priest named Huldrych Zwingli was in the room. He did not eat the sausage himself, but he stood up for the men who did. On April 16, 1522, Zwingli published a sermon called Regarding the Choice and Freedom of Foods. His argument was simple. The Bible never commands you to fast from meat, so no one should be punished for eating it. That put Zurich on a direct collision course with Rome. Within a few years, the city broke away from the Catholic Church. It started with sausage, now jumped to India, 1857. The British East India Company handed its Indian soldiers a new weapon, the Enfield rifle. To load it, a soldier had to bite the paper cartridge open with his teeth. Then word spread that the cartridges were greased with fat from cows and from pigs. For Hindu soldiers, the cow is sacred. For Muslim soldiers, the pig is forbidden. So biting that cartridge meant breaking your faith with your own mouth. On March 29, 1857, a soldier named Mangal Pandey attacked his British officers at Barrackpore. He was hanged on April 8th. On May 10th, the troops at Meerut rose up, and the revolt exploded across northern India. Tens of thousands died in the fighting. By 1858, the East India Company was finished, and the British Crown seized direct control of India. A whole empire shook, fed by a rumor about Greece. Last stop, Rome, around the year 1600. Coffee had traveled out of the Muslim world and into Europe, and to some Catholic priests that made it suspicious. The story goes that advisors begged Pope Clement VIII to ban the drink. They called it the bitter invention of Satan, a Muslim brew no good Christian should touch. So the Pope, who led the church from 1592 to 1605, asked for a cup to judge it for himself. He tasted it. He liked it. And instead of banning coffee, the legend says he blessed it, giving Christians the green light to drink up. Now historians treat this one as lore, not proven fact. But the reason the story stuck is very real. People truly believed a hot drink could carry an entire religion inside the cup. 3 meals, 3 fights. A plate of sausage that helped crack the Swiss Reformation in 1522. A greased cartridge that lit the Indian Rebellion of 1857. And a cup of coffee that had to win over a pope around 1600. We think of food as comfort. For most of history, it was also a border, a test, a line you either crossed or defended. So next time someone tells you it is just food, remember Zurich. New food history every week. Come hungry.